Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of 911 on Fox, the season 4, episode 7. If you were new to my channel, welcome. If you return, if you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, before we get into this review, let's get into me somewhat successfully tying a scarf on my head. I have, for the longest time, been trying to figure out how to get the scarf situation on. And since my hair did not, I don't think it's dry yet. I was like, I'm not fit to take these doggone flat twists out and it just be a freezing mess. Let's try putting the scarf on. And I think it kind of sort of worked. And it matches the caftan I got. $9 at Burlington. They had a plethora of them. Yes. Next time I go back, I'm gonna give me like 4, 5 of them. Cause these caftans, they are so comfortable to just be. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just like lounging around the house. My grandma, she over there asleep. She got on one. We just chilling. But anyway, y'all ain't even here for that. Y'all here for the review. Now, we start off. This young man, he is on the computer, trying to study the Bible and all that stuff. There's somebody on there talking, Genesis chapter 4, verse 2, First Corinthians, chapter 6, verses 19, all that stuff. He can't concentrate because his mama and her homegirls is out in the garage. They got them little rock band going on, distracting him. He's like, "Are y'all high?" They was like, "What is that any of your business?" But anyway, he goes back into the house. He about to put his headphones on. He hears screaming. Now, this isn't the type of screaming that was going on with the rock situation. This is a somebody hurt. He go outside, mama and the homegirls in their little rock band, they bleeding from their eyes and their nose. So now he got to call the, fire department. Now, apparently, they got it from the dispensary where several other people who have had the same, thing happen to them with the bleeding of the nose and the eyes. I was like, how are they still running in? How are they still in business if like several people are bleeding from the nose and the eyes? Now we got to go round up the neighborhood because one of the ladies, she's like, I gave it to Miss Such and Such. I gave it to such and such for his bag. It was a woman on the side of the road asking for money. She talking about she got arthritis. I gave it to her. It's like all these people, they didn't gave doggone, she didn't gave this, I think it was like a synthetic marijuana too. I was like, that's not one of the things that you should be, that is synthetic that you should be, taking or smoking or anything like that. I am not a smoker, but I'm assuming, and I've heard stories that the synthetic kind be messing people up, which is what happened in this situation. So I was like, yeah, y'all should have went somewhere where it's, since y'all in California and it is legal, going to somewhere that was reputable. I guess this place was reputable, but they still got a hold of a bad badge. I don't know. But like he was like they're high. It's just like, oh my gosh, you narc. It's like he helping you out right now. First of all, weed is legal in California. I guess you didn't want them to know because maybe you were the head of the PTA. I don't know. But they needed to know what was wrong with you so that they can help you out. Now, Michael, he's bored at home. During the pandemic, he hasn't really been working since he is like, is he an architect? He do something with construction, architectural stuff like that. His new hobby is people watching. The only thing is he is using his telescope, so it makes it creepy. Now, I've been known to people watch, like if I'm out of the store, me and my nephew like, look over there. You see her? What is she thinking? Or like, I know that person over there does not have a mask on. Like you and your whole family, nobody has a mask on. And it seems like every aisle I go down, y'all go down that aisle too. Like that's one thing. He got a whole telescope situation going on. He did not gonna gave these people in the building across from him like different names. Like that's Jared over there, that's Emily. But Harold over there, Harold, yeah, something up with him. He got too many trash bags going on. And the thing that's looking like you need a hobby. And people watching is not one of the hobbies you should have. And I'm sitting there thinking, I am no expert of watching people in their homes. But I would think, you would need all lights out in your home. But we're going to get to that in a little bit. We got these two neighbors bickering. One of them, you were not up to code. You were supposed to be 3 feet away from such and such. But like, dude, like this is a place set for my kids. Like, why are you badgering me? Like, as they going back and forth with each other, like we hear like something overhead, and one of the dudes, the younger dude, looks up like, oh my goodness, we gotta take off running. Older dude like busts his head on the Titanic place set that the dude didn't build and knock himself out. Humvee falls on him. Like a Humvee just falls out the sky. And my first thought was, see, had you not been over there all up in that big man's business and him getting his place set together for his kids, you would have been inside your house and you wouldn't be up under this Humvee. But you know, you can't really say that without hurting people's feelings. He older up under the Humvee. And as he's getting taken away, you still needed 3 feet away. I was like, dude, you almost died. Now I'm not gonna lie. When I lived with my mama, the airport was like, I want to say maybe 10, maybe 8 to 10 minutes away from the house. So when the planes would take off, I would get scared. Now, mind you, I was younger. I would get scared and run to wherever my mama was at. I don't know why. I hadn't rode on a plane yet, so my mind was like playing tricks on me. And then one day I happened to look up and I was like, oh, the plane is not exactly right over my house. It just sounds like that. But yeah, now this man doggone it up under a Humvee. Now back to Michael. He didn't pull Bobby into his doggone spying on the neighborhood. And they suspected one dude because he taken too many trash bags at the house. Like the boyfriend was like, yes, because people have been at home, they've been ordering a lot of food and they've been on Amazon a lot and ordering online. That's why. But like Bobby and Michael's like, no, there's something else going on. Now, Bobby was like, he could be hiding evidence. Jokingly, the boyfriend is like, yeah, you should go look through his trash. It's like, that is a good idea. Michael, you stay on lookout. We gonna go look through the trash. We gonna get your surgical gloves and we gonna go down here. I'm like, y'all so invested in what this man got going on that y'all finna go dig through trash. I mean, they did dig through the trash and they like found some like surgical equipment, but Bobby's like, y'all need to get up out of there because old dude is coming down with another bag. So they kind of scurry off. They get back up at the apartment. Michael nowhere to be found. Like, where is he at? He in dude's apartment to get further information. I'm like, first of all, you breaking and entering, you was kind of like a peeping Tom. You up in this man's house, but he does see like a woman laying on like an operating table. And she like gasps, scares the stew out of him and me. So he got to call 911, but dude like knocks him up over the head, and like he's calling 911, get knocked over the head. When he comes to, Athena is standing over him, hot as fish grease, cause like I told you what you was doing was stupid and wrong and you needed a hobby. But he's like, no, like dude was up to something. It was surgical equipment inside his dead trash bag. He knocked me over the head. It was a woman laying on the table. So now it's like, did you see this woman? Or like, was you making all this up? And Michael's like, no, no. I remember seeing her. They look on the security cam. They see old dude leave, but they don't see her leave. It wasn't a big enough bag for him to like carry her out. So he was like, you know what? She didn't have no purse or anything on her. She lives in the building. So now we gotta go knock on everybody's door. They find her close to death. Like all the doggone blood had been drained from her body. Not drained from her body, but it looked like that. She was like almost gone. Come to find out, this dude was a doctor in, I think, Florida, and he lost his license because he was out here being reckless. And he started off in California, like doing Botox and stuff like that, small procedures. And then he got greedy and started doing larger procedures. And if it had been for Michael, doggone it, either that woman would have died or he would have kept on at his antics. He was, I guess, operating on people in the building because he was like, there's a lot of people going in and out of his building. He always got all this trash. They leave looking like they black and blue, like he didn't hit them and everything. Like something ain't right. But thanks to Michael and his snooping, We find out that dude was out here had him illegal practice going on inside of his apartment. Now, his mama, she show up out of nowhere. Didn't call her nothing. She just knock on the door. And they was like, what are you doing here? Because his mom was like, she come in and kind of destructive. But come to find out, the mama then lost her job during the pandemic and now living in her car. So him was like, you've been a good mama to me. The mama was like, you was always, an overachiever and you was always doing things. So now, mama gonna be living with him and her family. I was like, okay, that's good. But I was like, is that the lady from Night Court? I was like, that looks like her. If y'all don't remember Night Court, she was the lady. If y'all remember Living Single when Sinclair and Overton went on their honeymoon and she was like the cruise director, that's her. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, $3.99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful face with my video. You can click on it, you can like it, you share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. And this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.